Today's session is about Lagrange's interpolation. This is Lagrange's formula. Let's understand this. Here y is equal to x minus x1, x minus x2, x minus xn by x naught minus x1, x naught minus x2, x naught minus xn multiplied by y naught plus x minus x naught, x minus x2, so on till x minus xn divided by x1 minus x naught, x1 minus x2, so on till x1 minus xn into y1, and similarly it goes on till yn. Now, how to remember this formula? First, what you have to think is here this term, this fraction is multiplied by y naught. Okay, so here first term y minus x1. Here y is the value which has to be interpolated. Okay, now in first term we are multiplying with y naught. So here in numerator we will not have y naught term. So x minus, will start with x minus x1. We will not have the term vx minus x naught. We will not have in numerator. Okay, that time we have to skip it. Now it starts with x minus x1, x minus x2 and so on. Similarly in denominator, here this term is y naught. So here we'll take y x naught value, and that value only we'll be using for subtraction. So x naught minus x1, x naught minus x2, x naught minus xn, so on. Here x naught minus x naught, that value we are not taking, we'll skip it off. Okay? So similarly in this term, in the same thing, if you understand, here y1 is there. So in numerator we'll have same thing, that is x, the value which is to be interpolated, minus x naught, and x minus x1 term, because if here y1 is there, x minus x term we'll skip it. Then we'll write x minus x2 and so on. So only x minus x1 term is skipped here, and similarly here y naught is there, so x minus x naught term is skipped. Other things will be same. And in denominator here y1 is there, so we have to take x1 minus x naught, x1 minus x1, that term we have to skip. Then x1 minus x2 and other things we have to carry out. Only the x1 term we have to skip here. Okay. So similarly for here it is y2. So here it will be x minus x naught will be there, x minus x1 will be there, but here x minus x2 term we have to skip. All the other things will be same. Similarly in the denominator we have to use x2, x2 minus x naught, x2 minus x1, and x2 minus x2, that term we have to skip, and all the other things will be as usual. Okay, so this is the formula. Let's understand with an example. So this is a table given here. We have to estimate the interpolation at x is equal to 4. So here this is x naught, x1, x2, x3, x4. Here this is y naught, y1, y2, y3, y4. This is Lagrange's formula. Now we have to substitute it. So here x is 4. 4 minus x1 we are writing here. Then x minus x2, that is 4 minus 3. Here we are skipping the term x minus x naught, because in the formula we don't have x minus x naught term. This we are skipping. Okay. And then here y naught is there. Y naught value is 5. We are writing here. Then x naught minus x1. X naught value is 0. So 0 minus 2. 0 minus 3. Next term is 0 minus 5. 0 minus 6. Similarly, we will be substituting all the values here. And on simplification, we'll get y is equal to 8.889. Now let's understand one more example. Evaluate log 310 to the base 10 using Lagrange's formula for the given data. Here the data is given. Now let's tabulate it for ease of calculation. So x will be this 300, then 304, 305, 307, and corresponding y value is this. Okay, now this is x naught, x1, x2, x3. This is y naught, y1, y2, y3. This is Lagrange's interpolation formula. Okay, and now we have to substitute the value. On substituting these values, here x is, the value to be interpolated is 310. Okay, so other values are given, we have to take it from this tabulation which is given and substitute it. After substituting it, we have to simplify it and we get this value. Lagrange's inverse interpolation. In Lagrange's interpolation, we found out the value of function y is equal to f of x given the value of x. In inverse interpolation, on the other hand, we'll find the value of x from the known value of y. So here Lagrange's interpolation is used to find the value of x corresponding to the value of y. So the formula is almost same as that of Lagrange's interpolation formula. Only thing is, in the place of x we are replacing it with y, and in the place of y we have replaced x. So the formula goes like this: y is equal to y minus y1 into y minus y2, so on till y minus yn divided by y0 minus y1 into y0 minus y2, and so on till y0 minus yn. Similarly, it will go like this. Okay, let's understand this more clearly with an example. So apply Lagrange's inverse interpolation to find the value of x when f of x is equal to 15 from the given data. Here this is x and this is f of x. That is, here this is x0, x1, x2, x3, y0, y1, y2, y3. Now this is inverse interpolation formula, Lagrange's. Okay, now we'll substitute this value. Here y is the value which is to be interpolated, which is given here as 15. Okay, so now substituting here, y1 is given as 13, y2 is 14, y3 is 16, and similarly here what is this? Y0. Y0 is 12, y1 is 13, so 12 minus 13. Similarly, this is y0. Y0 is 12 and y2 is 14, and y0 is 12 and y3 is 16. Similarly, for other values here, this y minus y0, that is 15 minus 12. 15 here, y is 15, isn't it? The value to be interpolated. Then this is y minus 12. Y, there is 15 minus 12, 15 minus 14, 15 minus 16. These values divided by 13. Here we have to take y1. Okay, y1 here is 31. So 13 minus 12, 13 minus 14, 13 minus 16 into 6. This 6 is this value, x1 value. This was x0. Okay, similarly we have to substitute all the values. On simplification, we get 11.5. The value of x when f of x is 15 is 11.5. We'll see one more example. Applying Lagrange's inverse interpolation formula to obtain a root of equation f of x is equal to 0. So here this value is to be interpolated. Okay, given these are the values given. So let's form the table. So value to be interpolated is f of x is equal to 0. X value here is 30, then here 34, 38, 42. And here y, that is equal to f of x is equal to minus 30, minus 13, 3 and 18. So x0, x1, x2, x3, y0, y1, y2, y3. This is the Lagrange's interpolation formula, and here in this we will be substituting this value. Here y is the 0, the value which is to be interpolated. Okay, so we'll substitute the value in this equation. This is x0, which is 30. This is x1, 34. Okay, x2, and this is x3. Okay, now substituting all the values, we get this, and simplifying it, we get y is equal to 37.2303. So this is the approximate root of equation f of x is equal to 0, and the value is 37.23.